First down from the 14.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Trying to find some room. It's Dupree. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up on run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, South Florida. They are pouring it on now. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Raymond. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. 3rd down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that 1st down. We got a 1st and goal.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. He's trying to wage a comeback. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Johnson. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here comes a handoff. Fights off a defender. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Keeper for the first down and more. The senior calls his own number. He picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Isaac. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Bulls come to the line with 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, USF. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Back in motion now. QB keeper all the way. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Rutgers offense on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he released it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now, let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Raymond. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Keeping it on the ground here. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Screen to the wide receiver. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Makes the catch downfield. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The Scarlet Knights line up with a first and goal.
Military stun! Military stun!
And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining.
South Florida.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Play action here on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense is still clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
22.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue